Hey there folks, I'm starting this video off with a question. Have you ever been to a garage sale that has minerals or fossils for sale? Maybe, probably, it happens enough. But question number 2 is, have you ever been to that garage sale that has minerals or fossils for sale and thought, I know just the person who would love this. That's Taylor. Probably not. Very unlikely scenario, but not impossible. That exact scenario happened when a very phenomenal lady went to a garage sale, saw they had minerals for sale, and thought, I'm gonna get some of those for Taylor. She then sent them over to me so that I could take a bunch of them and cut them up in a video to share with all of you. So to that person who wants to remain anonymous, thank you so much. It is so kind of you to think of me when you're at a garage sale and find rocks. But I'm really excited to cut open those stones today. I have everything set up outside in the garage ready to go. I just came down here to get a big bucket of water for my saw. So let's grab that. We'll head out there and I'll show you everything we're going to be cutting today. So here are 3 of the cutters that she has sent me. This is a nodule. I have no idea where it's from. She doesn't know where it's from, and we're gonna cut it right in the middle right here. Hopefully there are some bands in there. This, I believe, is like the butt end of a Brazilian agate, and I think this thing is just super pretty. So I'm gonna cut it along this fracture here, and then I might just, I don't know, cut it to make some slabs out of it. And then this guy also, I have no idea what kind of agate this is, but this beauty, somebody tried to cut it and their saw must have broke partway through. So I am going to finish the cuts. I think that might be a little thicker than my blade on my saw, but we're gonna make some cuts out of this and get some slabs. So we'll start off with the nodule. We'll whiz through this cut and we'll get to that guy. I'm excited about that one. Ooh, all right, first cut in the books. Somebody in a recent video thanked me for explaining sometimes why, or when, gosh, what am I saying? Somebody thanked me for explaining why I cut it the way I cut it. Now, I'm not an expert in cutting rocks or anything, but I've cut enough to kind of get an idea of the best chance at having the best insides. So with these nodules, I've kind of noticed you, instead of going like the long way, the short way, like this, if that makes any sense, that's kind of the way that I've noticed you get a full pattern inside of a banded agate. Now, this is just a nodule at this point. I don't know what's inside. We're going to find out right now because we're going to open it up. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you joking me? Minimal fractures. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that. I'm like, this is going to be a quartz bomb. Nope. That is so sweet. What a great agate. Oh my gosh. If anybody knows what kind of agate this is, you've got to let me know in the comments because I want more. That is so sweet. Wow. Alrighty, let me move on to this guy right here. We will trim this up and like I said, really just gonna make a cut right there. And I don't know, I might make a few just cuts through here just to make some slabs for easy cabochons. We'll do that. So those were some easy cuts. And you know what's funny is I mean, you remember the original piece of it. It's almost like somebody cut it wrong the first time. Look at how milky it is. Like that. Check this out. There's great bands in there like that. I think they cut it wrong. Crazy. But anyway, so we're going to be able to make some... Oh, that is so pretty. Wow. Now my ideas are changing. I was going to make a cabochon from this, but this looks like a fun piece to just make a display piece around these edges like that. And then you can just... It's polished. And I believe this is Brazilian. Brazilian agates are really hard. You can just sit and roll it like that. Get lost in there. Look at that. It goes from milky to detailed. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, so we got some fun project pieces. I don't know what I'll do with this. I suppose I could cut that part off. It's a little thin. But we're going to move on to this sweetheart of an agate. Look at that. We're going to cut this piece off first. It's probably going to be an off. It's such a thin piece too, gosh. Very, very thin. I don't know if there's much you could even do with that. What if cut through it, cut that off, so you don't waste this whole face right here. You just waste a little bit right here, and then you can get a bigger slab over here from this piece, and it's a little easier to cut. I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't know. I don't want to ruin this face right here. It only goes in to right here. We could still save this, but this piece right here I think is toast. It's too thin to do anything with. That's what we're gonna do. So it's kind of risky business, cutting it straight in like this first, and then we'll make slabs out of these pieces. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty this is. Good golly. Who knows what kind of agate this is? I'm assuming it's probably a Laguna agate, but it's just so beautiful. Alright, I'm going to cut this piece off and then we'll see where we go from there. So we got this piece cut off, and I don't know if there's much we can do with that. I feel bad wasting it because it's so beautiful, but I'll throw it in the bin. And so here are our pieces now. It's hard to know what to really do with it. I guess you can't make a slab there because it's gonna be too thin. Gosh, it's so pretty. Alright, I've been sitting here for a while trying to figure out what to do with it. I am going to leave this one as is for now. I think it's pretty cool. It could be a cool display piece that could sit, you know, somewhere with 1, 2, 3 polished faces. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. And this piece right here, I am going to slab. At least once. We'll see how it looks. I think it would be cool to have a bigger piece that you could polish for a display piece. But we'll cut it once at least, and then we'll show you how it looks. Let's check this baby out. Oh my goodness. You knew it was going to be good. But look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. You can make some cabochons that run through like this. Right there. Run through over here. You get a couple. I think I might cut this one right down the middle here. We'll make some cool cabochons out of these pieces at some point. And we'll leave this one like that. So this will be the last cut. And then we're going to head inside. I got a couple more things that are exciting planned for us today. So one more cut. So this is the little beauty she wants polished. I'm just going to give it ever so slightly a rounded face polish. It's going to be kind of tricky because it is so small, and I hope I don't take too much material out of it. So I'm going to try my best with it to make it a polished specimen for her. So we'll get started with grinding this as well as shaping the face on this guy. Well, just a little bit of grinding on the 220 grit wheel took out all of the little surfaces that this thing had, and it's just a beautiful little agate. So I am going to whip through the stages. We'll get this thing polished up, and then we'll show you, and I'll let you know about how long it took for me to do that. And I'm hoping it makes it through the polishing process. This is a really beautiful agate. So we're through the 600 grit on this little guy, and it is so hard to polish because it's so hard to get a grip on, but luckily it's a small surface. It's looking really good. So we'll get through the 1200, 3000, and 8000, and we'll see you in a very short amount of time when this is polished to perfection. I am not gonna lie. I love this agate. This thing is gnarly. The details in that. Get it to focus at some point, right? What a beautiful little polished agate. It's even got a little micro geode pocket at the bottom. Oh, that is sweet. And you can see the light playing on that. It's like a great polish. Has a lot of amazing depth to it. I love when you can see in them like that, like right up here. You can see into it. It's just, gosh, agates are the best. Just the best. So great. This agate is so sweet. It is so great. Oh, it's like lavender, you know? Is that a smudge or is that? No, it's. Oh shucks. I just saw another. So I've been working this. The center is always the hard part, right? This is after 280. And as you can see right there, somehow got these weird grind spots I gotta work out. But I've been focusing so much on this center to get scratches out from 220. I totally missed that. So I'm gonna work this quick. It's gonna come out super fast, and then we'll move on to 600 and 1200. We'll see after 1200. I'll show you what it looks like after that. We are into, I'd say, 20, 25 minutes on this sweet lavender banded agate. And it's looking really good after 1200 grit. We got 2 more stages to go, 3000 and 8000. And those stages are going to fly by because this agate is taking such a phenomenal polish. It has the one natural fracture in its face. Such a stinker. If it wasn't for that, we'd have the perfect agate without any fractures or anything like that. But all things considered, I love this thing. This is so awesome. I'm so excited to send it back to our lady, our anonymous gal. And I think she's going to love it too. So let's get it there. I was going to show you. I'll show you, and then we'll move on. So there you can see after 1200, it still has, you can kind of see the lines, the scratches in it. But each stage gets a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And this is looking really great. Really, really happy with this. So I'm excited to see it after 3000 and 8000. We'll see you after 8000 with this perfectly polished, beautiful agate. So I am so excited with how this one turned out, like we already showed you. I'm excited with this, the possibilities of what we're going to do with this butt end of the Brazilian. I think it's going to be, I don't know, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. And this, I don't know, I'm gonna guess this is a Laguna agate of sorts. Again, super excited with that and what we're going to do with it. Bunch of fun cabochons, but here is our polished, I'm going to let the light play on it here for a second. Here's our polished Koyamito agate, Laguna agate nodule. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Koyamito, but that is really, really cool. It's still wet on the back here, but the face is dry and polished through 8000. That one fracture right there. What a stinker bean. What a stinker. How beautiful are those bands in there. It is so awesome. So excited to get this sent back, as well as this awesome polished agate. Couple of beauties, huh? Well, as always, I had a ton of fun, and, well, let's be honest, I had way too much fun. It was a blast cutting open all those banded beauties and then hopping on the Cap King and polishing those banded agates to perfection, especially knowing they're going to a good home, the home of the person who thought of me at that garage sale. Thank you so much for that. When I got your message of you telling me you did that, it really made my day, and it's one of those memories I'm gonna have that sticks with me for a long time. So thank you so much for that. And to everybody watching, thank you all so much for hanging out, for all of this fun that we've been going through, and we're gonna have a lot of fun in the future. So if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button, and if anybody has any questions on any of the lapidary equipment I used in this video, leave a comment or send me a message and ask, and I'll have all the details of everything I used with the affiliate links and the discount codes all linked below. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.